that they have to call in certain beings to help them and teach them how to utilize the technology because they don't know how to utilize it. Some things they will not teach them. They will not teach humans how to use it because humans act very childish when it comes to power. You guys know what happens whenever you're unhealed and you get access to power. I don't need to tell you what happens. All you got to do is look around the state of condition the planet is in right now. Hello, hello, hello. She used to be that. Her name got changed. Tamika. She is the lesson teacher now. That is her new name. Source changed it. Because she has been teaching every nefarious being out here how to be nefarious. She's the one who taught them about their nefariousness, how to be even more nefarious than what they already were. She taught them how to be nefarious. And I do mean every single nefarious being in the cosmos, she taught them. Like I told you in the previous live. Now I will say this because I didn't say that live. I will say this again so you guys can remember. Remember, I told you that Sophia, the source goddess, gave Lucifer a piece of her source energy, which gave Lucifer the power to affect all of the cosmos. So I'm going to save this one here. Okay? But I'm going to keep it pushing. Maybe you are best at Phoenix. Maybe that's your higher self. What do I think about the Greek pantheon? Let me tell y'all about these Greek gods out here, baby. They're all dragons. Okay? White folks got a hold of it, started putting them in their own image, and said that we're the gods. No, you're not. They're dragons. Okay? They're dragons and they shapeshift into melanated beings, but they are dragons. Zeus is the dragon that rules over Tamari. But you guys thought that Zeus was Satan. And I kept telling y'all, not the same being. You see the distortion they put out there on y'all? How they try to make it seem like that he was this Greek man and all that kind of stuff. Now, he is nice with the thunderbolts, but he's a dragon. And I know who his avatar is. And y'all do too, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. Because I don't want to blow a spot up. But I know who his avatar is. The Greek pantheon seems very egotistical and human-like. That's because it was egotistical white folks that wrote the stories. Now you know why. What do you mean, what if they're all black but don't phase at all? What do you mean but don't phase at all? I don't get it. Explain yourself. Adonai is another god. I heard one of God's lectures when he mentioned his visions of the Americas and our rise, and he said he saw Zeus as a dragon. That is correct. Boom. Yeah, fragile for sure. They don't shift. I don't know of any original that doesn't shift. How can you find out about you're the avatar. The physical body is the avatar. You mean, how can you find out who you really are? I do, the cosmic reading where I can tell you who you really are. Or you can ask your higher self who you really are and see if your higher self responds to you. And this bigger, way bigger dragon came and ate him up. Really? Because I talk to Zeus all the time. You sure about that? Some telling me something going on with your information, baby. That sounds like distortion. Was Zeus really essaying women like that, or is that distortion? Distortion. I want you guys to understand that the majority of the okay.